In the great outdoors, forever free.
Coming in from the car, here we have the bunkhouse, the shade tent, the new HQ tent, intended as a workspace but more of a hangout spot. Here's the kitchen, very much as it was before, and the Taj Mahal of potty tents. So that concludes our tour. What do you think?
Okay, great. Thanks for watching. No, seriously, here's the real walkthrough. Here we have the bedroom tent in the daylight. And it's being gotten ready to switch. So there's the bed. We have sleeping bag on top. There's another sleeping bag underneath and 2 blankets underneath that. It's as important to insulate yourself from the ground as it is above. Here's the big extra comforter that stays with the bed. We also have sheets, 2 blankets, and like a throw. Okay, there's a hand air pump, although this is actually electric. So this is an electric tent. It has that, and it has an electric light. An emergency porta potty for storms or just, I don't know, emergencies. 2 dressers, a head flashlight, and a big flashlight. And then, I don't know, there's things that stay in here like repair stuff and games. And then there's boxes back there. It's sort of hidden storage. It's just the boxes for the bed. There's an emergency bed too. And a laundry hamper. And an extension cord that goes over to the main power box.
And this is Foxy's favorite hangout, as you can see. And here we have our new headquarters HQ tent. We hang out in here quite a bit, listen to Pandora, which, by the way, doesn't take much data. We keep our camera right by the door. It holds the new GoPro, old Nikon, Lume Cube, and memory cards. And we keep our fire permits safely stored in the plastic pouch that's incorporated into the tent. These had some equipment in them, but they're really for day hikes. One of them even has a bladder in it in case we want to take a long hike. Here we have our logbooks for tracking weather, wildlife, observations, and our daily activities. It's also our charging station for our phone and cameras. Our larger charger. Our big charger is used to air up the bed and to run some lights at night. Over here we have a candelabra. Why? Because it's pretty, I'm told. We're switching it over from real candles to electric for safety reasons. And in this organizer, we keep a couple of things for excursions, like a good pair of binoculars and a compass. Mostly we're testing if a large, straight-walled tent will stand up to the weather out here. That's about it for the HQ tent. We also keep extra stakes, tarps, and tools on the porch. You can sit in here protected from the bugs or under the shade tent where you can see we're using a tote as a coffee table.
We're gonna go into the kitchen tent now. As you can see, going through this door is a little complicated. We're gonna kind of talk about that. Here we have the same coolers set up as last time. A cold one and a semi-cold one. We have extra water and dry goods. This is our dish cleaning station and all of our spices and coffee stuff. Over here we have our workspace, a cutting board, extra food, and dishes. Now we also put a little break area in here so people could be in there while someone else was cooking. Out here is our shade tent. Now you'll notice we blinged it up. It has lighting and battery lights. This is also a hangout spot where you can be outside but still in the shade. It has 2 chairs and we're using a tote as a coffee table. Now we're gonna head into the bathroom. You'll notice we put little sidewalks going into all the different tents. Now in here, we have a counter that's got our sink on it. Lots of waters. We have lots of water in here. Somewhere to put your toothbrushes down there. We have our first aid kit and towels. We have 2 battery operated lights that we leave on overnight. Over here we have our shower kit. It's a bug sprayer and a kiddie pool. And then in the corner we have a tote that we set the bug sprayer up on. Then we have our shampoo, our toilet paper, and our toilet. There is also another light over here. That one's a wind-up. In the original overview, you can see the tents are all in a nice tight little circle. But then in the walkthrough, you see a big opening at the end. That was for this beautiful view, which unfortunately at night became this really scary view. The black curtain of darkness was disturbing. Also out in our pretty view area was our safety logo. It was just off the end of the bedroom tent. And that concludes our tour.
Thank you for joining us. Please like and subscribe, and stay safe on your next adventure.